That's it. No friendship, no relationship, just a convenient arrangement. You think you know anything about me or my upbringing? You're just another ignorant outsider who thinks they understand the world.
Meow.
Listen, you milk-drinking, scrolls-reading, unwashed adventurer. I don't need this from you. I've got more important things to do than stand here and be insulted by you and this furry little f***.
There's no need for such language. The adventurer is just trying to make conversation, albeit in a rather unconventional way.
Meow. Well, Gisargo, perhaps we could start with a simple tongue bath? It's the easiest way to keep one's fur clean and smooth.
A tongue bath? Are you f***ing serious? I'm not some common house cat that licks itself clean.
Smell nice, people want to talk to you.
You dumb.
There's no need to insult the adventurer for suggesting personal hygiene improvements. While a house cat's advice may not directly contribute to your magical abilities, maintaining a clean and presentable appearance can positively affect your reputation and how others perceive you.
Well, have you met anyone as unpleasant as Gisargo?
I try not to let personal feelings affect my duty to protect and serve the people of Whiterun.
Oh, off. Both of you. I don't need it. I'm out of here.
Housecat, come on. I reckon you can talk Gisargo down from the ledge. It's like an intervention, mate. Like, we're doing you a favor. I know you grew up rough, and you know nothing of life's niceties and
Yeah.
what the gentry do. Didn't your mother teach you how to groom yourself?
My mother. What the f*** does she have to do with anything?
Meow. My mother always told me to take pride in my appearance. A clean and well-groomed coat can make all the difference in the world.
Did you hear that, Gisargo? Or is this a life lesson you never learnt?
My mother taught me plenty of lessons, but grooming wasn't high on the list. More concerned with teaching me how to survive and use my wits in a harsh world.
Your mother sounds like she prepared you well for the challenges you might face, Gisargo.
That might be true if Gisargo had a mother. I know he spent his childhood in an orphanage, and he's too proud to admit it. I'm trying to help you, Gisargo. Housecat can teach you something that will help you progress and influence nobility.
Meow. I'm happy to help anyone who is willing to learn, Gisargo. There's no shame in seeking knowledge or improving oneself.
An orphanage? Where the f*** did you hear that? I grew up in elsewhere with my family, you dumb.
You talk in your sleep.
Why the f*** would I lie about something like that? You're the one making up stories and putting words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, please. There's no need for accusations and arguments. Can we not have a civil conversation without resorting to insults and falsehoods?
The truth is, Gisargo, you are an orphan. We have traveled together for 4 years now, and you talk in your sleep. I hear the screams. I know your misspent youth and the troubles you faced. You have no mother, you have no father, nor do you have the capacity for grooming. It's a basic thing. I'm just trying to help you.
You think you know me because I talk in my sleep? You don't know a thing about me or my past, you self-righteous prick. I'm done with this conversation, and I'm done with you.
Come on, Gisargo. Like, genuinely trying to help you. You smell, and you look terrible.
You're not trying to help. You're just being a judgmental. I don't need this. I'm out of here.
Meow. Perhaps it's best to let him go, adventurer. Some lessons are better learned on one's own.
Housecat, as an independent being, can you describe, close your eyes, based on what you smell, what does Gisargo smell like?
Meow. Well, if I had to describe Gisargo's scent with my eyes closed, I would say it's a mix of sweat, dust, and the faint aroma of burnt herbs and potions. It's a rather pungent combination, to be honest, but not entirely unpleasant for a feline nose.
And as a housecat who is in the company of nobility and great mages, how do you think they would perceive Gisargo's odor?
Meow. In my experience, the nobility and great mages tend to prefer more subtle, refined scents. Jazargo's aroma might be considered overpowering or off-putting to their delicate senses.
Speaking from experience, I can say that maintaining good hygiene and a pleasant scent can make interactions with people of higher social standing more comfortable.
Should you want to become a great mage, influence is 50% of the battle. So Jazargo, why won't you let Housecat help you? We're not judging you, we're trying to help you.
I never asked for your help. Fuck that. I've made it this far on my own, and I don't need anyone holding my hand now.
Meow. Pride can be a great motivator, Jazargo, but it can also blind us to opportunities for growth and improvement.
If you won't listen to this simple truth, then I might have to abandon you.
Abandon me? Is that a threat? Go ahead, see if I fucking care. You're not my fucking mother.
I never said I was. You never had a mother. And this is the problem. This is why you're such a miserable son of a bitch. There's no warmth in you, nor is there care for yourself.
You know what? I'm done with this stupid conversation. I don't need this and I sure as hell don't need you. Goodbye, you ignorant piece of dragon.
Cat guard, come on, one last ditched effort. Like, we're not judging you, we're trying to help you.
Jazargo, please reconsider. We're only trying to offer guidance and support, not judgment.
Meow. There's no shame in accepting help from friends, Jazargo. It doesn't make you weaker. It makes you stronger.
I'll give you more fire scrolls. I'll give you any scroll your heart desires if you'll simply entertain the notion that grooming will help.
Fine, you know what? I'll wash my fur and groom myself like a prissy little house cat. But not because you're making me, but because I fucking choose to. Happy now.
I am deliriously happy. Jazargo, this is fantastic.
For fuck's sake, I don't know. I'll use some soap and water, and maybe a comb if I can find one. It's not rocket science, you know.
Meow. I was just going to suggest that Jazargo might benefit from using a gentle soap, preferably one with a mild scent, to avoid irritating his skin or overpowering his natural aroma. And a wide-toothed comb would work best for his fur type.
Here, Jazargo. I've purchased your wide-toothed comb and some soap. The soap is very faintly perfumed with lavender.
I can't believe I'm fucking doing this. Fine, give me the damn soap and comb. But if this doesn't work, I'm going to shove that comb up your...
There's no need for such language. The adventurer is just trying to make conversation, albeit in a rather unconventional way.
You wouldn't last a day without my spells and potions, you ungrateful piece of shit.
This is exactly my point, Jazargo. But together, our relationship is beneficial. It is a... what's the word? We have a symbiotic relationship. Do you know what that means?
Of course I know what the that means. You condescending. But just because we benefit from each other's skills doesn't mean we're in some kind of romantic relationship.
Oh, but I didn't say romantic. I said relationship. Like, or, I don't know, a friendship. Being collegiate with each other.
What could we be? How about acquaintances who just happen to travel together and occasionally help each other out? That's it. No friendship, no relationship, just a convenient arrangement.
Well, okay, fine. We will be acquaintances. I brought you to this bathhouse to help. Why don't you use the lovely lavender soap I gave you?
Fine. I use the soap, but not because you want me to, but because I need to get this dragon blood out of my fur. And don't get any weird ideas. This doesn't change anything between us.
Very well. You smell lovely, by the way. I could just about pat you.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some soap to apply and a comb to use. And when I'm done, we can go our separate ways and never speak of this again.
I'm gonna tickle your whiskers. You smell so nice now.
What the Get your hands off me, you weirdo. I didn't wash up so you could grope me, you pervert.
Oh, whoa.
Back the fuck off,
Okay,
or I'll
okay.
turn you into a fucking ash pile.
I'm sorry. I'm genuinely sorry. I'm just thankful that you no longer smell like ass.
I'm not some pet that you can just groom and cuddle whenever you want. I'm a fucking Khajiit, and I demand respect.
But you smell so good now, and your fur is shiny and glossy. I just want to give you a little pat, just a little rub on the whiskers, in the whiskers. It's a good kitty, kitty. You're a good kitty.
I swear to the fucking moons, if you touch me one more time without my permission, I will make it so you never touch anything ever again.
Okay then, that's fair. You do look good.
Now that we have that sorted out, let's get the fuck out of this damn bathhouse and go do something productive, like anything to get away from this fucking awkward situation.
Alrighty. Well, look, you've been very patient with me, so tell me what you'd like to do. You can lead the adventure.
What do I want to do? I want to go find some place where I can practice my spells in peace without some creep trying to touch me. And maybe find some valuable loot while we're at it. But first, let's get the fuck away from this city. The stench of civilization is making my fur itch.
You got it.